Manila's creative minds gathered together at the premier cinema of the Mall of Asia, the Graphika Manila. Spotlights were trained on multimedia and graphics design movers, both locally and abroad.
Most of the elements in graphic design and photography and fashion, almost the same, almost the same idea.
Well, for us, inspiration is in everything, everybody, or whatever you see every day.
Everyday life, everything, friends,
Food,
food, experiences, love.
everything. So.
Yeah, it's going strong, and everybody now is a graphic designer, a photographer, designer, stylist. Kahit kids pa, from high school hanggang college, hanggang hobbyist.
Other countries really put a heavy premium on good graphic design. Maybe that's something that hasn't been established here yet.
It's exciting, like, especially now since a lot of people are coming, people get exposed to the work of people abroad, and then we can put our own spin on things, sort of show everyone else what the Filipino can do.
It was also the launch of the Philippine Graphic Design Awards, the first and only of its kind in the country.
Well, the PGDA was basically born out of an idea to create a true blue Filipino graphic design award show. It hasn't been done before, and we really thought it's about time that there was a graphic design award show that's done by Filipinos, organized by Filipinos for graphic designers that are Filipinos. It was about time that we created an award show that basically celebrated graphic design and gave an opportunity for Filipino designers' work to be seen, recognized, and rewarded at the same time.
In the last 5 years, graphic design in itself has really exploded, and we felt that this is just about the right time for us to come up with an awards program specifically for this thing. So perfectly timed.
Adobo Magazine delivered fresh updates on the latest trends in design and advertising. Graphika Manila drew in the best around the world with Industrial Light and Magic, the team behind the most stunning visual effects in Hollywood. All were amazed by the witty takes on commercial arts, courtesy of the brand new school. And finally, the man behind the most iconic and influential graphic designs in today's world, Stefan Sagmeister, who is on the last month of his one-year hiatus. Graphika Manila certainly locked its state as the premier multimedia and graphic design conference in the country. The Manila Design Week doesn't end there. From Graphika Manila, all headed to Magnet High Street for the after party.
Within a few years, you're going to see like strong voices emerging from like the Philippines. Adobo Magazine was actually talking about that in the conference, and how, you know, you have these emerging voices like ad agencies throughout Southeast Asia also that are starting to get recognition worldwide. So I think it's a short matter of time before you really kind of have a scene that explodes and becomes international. Here it's going to be a harder balance to strike because the extremes are much more broad. You know, like you have very poor, very rich, a lot of money, no money at all. So finding that balance is going to be a little more difficult to achieve. It's going to take time. I mean, I feel I'm lucky enough that I've been working for a company where we managed to find that balance, that we managed to convince like clients to pay us to play and experiment and learn. I mean, that was the founding principle behind Brand New School for us, was like to get paid to play. And it's worked out so far. It's okay if it's not perfect. It's okay if your presentation is a little bit sketchy and things don't work out always. Sometimes you do a great piece, sometimes you do a crappy piece. But the important part is that you want to learn at every single step of the way.
With all the happenings, students and creatives are already waiting for the next year's offering from Graphika Manila and Manila Design Week.